Dear students, in the last lecture we have discussed current mirror circuit theoretical part. Today we will see some numerical problems. This will help to understand the theoretical section clearly. Okay, the circuit which is given here is current mirror only, basic current mirror with three transistor M1, M2, M3. What do you mean by M1, M2, M3? Basically, when you go for a basic current mirror circuit, you will be having two transistor only. But here I have added another transistor. The reason, the resistor was replaced with the another transistor in order to raise the stability. There is a replacement of resistor with the MOSFET. So that is a circuit which is given here. So these are the transistor parameter which is given here, and you want to design the circuit for this value, that is IRF equal to 100 microamps and output current equal to 60 microamps and VDS2 saturation equal to 0.4 voltage. So we know that VDS2 saturation equal to 0.4 which is given here. The basic formula is VGS2 minus VTN. So that is VGS2 minus your threshold voltage. You will be getting your VGS2 equal to VGS1 equal to 0.8 voltage. When you calculate this, we can find VGS2, right? That is a 0.8. So we can see here whatever voltage you are obtaining in the VGS1, same you are feeding to VGS2. So the biasing voltage will be same. So the current will be produced this point will be equal to this point when both the transistors are same, identical. So this is very important to understand. Now we are going to find what is the width by length ratio for M2 transistor. So we know the basic formula for the reference current, right? So you can see here. So I reference equal to Kn dash by 2 W by L VGS minus VTN whole square. Okay, so from that this was written like in terms of width by length ratio. Okay, so this for only understanding I am saying. So when you rewrite in terms of width by length ratio, you will be getting this equation. So I naught, that is given in the problem, 60 micrograms divided by Kn dash, also given in the problem. So when you solve, you will be getting 7.5. Similarly, I want to find for W for for M1 also. See here, main thing want to design for 100 and 60. That means width by length ratio will not be equal, right? Will not be equal. So that you want to understand. So that we are going to find what is the width by length ratio for transistor 1. So that when you rearrange this, W by L1 equal to IRF divided by K dash N divided by 2 VGS2 minus VGS whole square. So when you substitute, that is the given values, all are given in the sum. Here IRF, you can see it was 100 micrograms. So when you solve, we will be getting 12.5, right? So now I want to find for like a M3 transistor. So we know that IRF equal to Kn3 VGS3 minus VTN whole square. So when you rearrange, you know that Kn3 is nothing but the Kn dash by 2 W by L. So this is a basic formula, Kn dash is nothing but a mu into COX. So when you rearrange this equation, you will be getting IRF equal to K dash N by 2 VGS3 minus VTN whole square. Plug in the important values, that is the given values to obtain this value. So you are getting 1.13. So for given problem, so here the conclusion is the IRF is 100 micrograms, I naught is 60 micrograms. For this design, W by W by L1 will be 12.5. W by L2 will be 7.5. W by L3 will be 1.13. I hope you understood. So we'll go for next problem. See, in this problem, we want to find what is the I naught for the given circuit. See, the compared to the previous problem, what is the change I have obtained in the circuit is, here you have a dual supply like a plus 5 and minus 5. In the previous problem it was given plus some voltage, below you have a 0 voltage. Here you have plus 5 and minus 5. That is one thing you have to observe. Remaining things are same. Here M1 M3. So here you can see both are series. So for by help of reference equation, there is a basic current equation for the MOSFET. I have written IRF equal to Kn dash by 2 W by L VGS minus VTN whole square. Similarly for M1 transistor and M3 transistor, this is a KVL equation. When you apply in the output part here, you will be getting this equation, that is VGS1 plus VGS3 equal to V plus minus of V minus. So 5 minus of minus 5. So you will be getting VGS3 equal to 10 minus VGS1. So this is very important. You can note it. Now we know that M1 equal to M3, right? So because it is connected in the series, so whatever current coming here, same will be in the M1 also. So with that equation what is given, I have plug in all the given values. Okay, like a 70 microns, then W by L ratio, all I have substituted. That is, in the given you need to consider W by L 1 is 20. Okay, W by L2 is 3. Then Kn dash will be 70. So these values only I have substituted. Don't confuse. Okay. Then VTN is 0.7 the given problem. Okay, see, I have solved here also for better understanding. So 20 by 3 VGS1 minus 0.7 equal to 10 minus VGS1 minus 0.3. So when you solve 6.66 VGS minus 0.7, 10 minus VGS1 minus 0.7. So when you multiply these values, you will be getting finally 3.581 VGS1 equal to 11.107. When you solve further, VGS1 equal to 3.10. So you will be getting this value. I hope you understood. Same, this is a condition, this is a method you have to use for finding the I reference, or like a similar problems like current steering circuits. Okay, so I said during theoretical part, right? So this is a method we can use. So VGS3, so VGS3 will be 10 minus VGS1. So when you substitute, you will be getting 6.9 voltage. So finally, we want to find for like a M2. Okay, so in the previous we have find ID1 and VGS2, these two values, right? So IRF we have found it to be like this 4.032 by given values. All are we have found like a VGS 3.1. I have substituted and they got this value. Then similarly for M2, so I not equal to ID2 K dash N by 2 W by L2 VGS2 minus VTN. So VGS will be same. Okay, because the current in the circuit, same voltage will be biased for throughout the circuit. So I substituted and I find finally 2.520 milliamps. I hope you understood. Okay, the next problem. So this is a basic current mirror circuit. You can see here we have a 2 MOSFET with one resistor. Okay, so you know already this IRF we can calculate like in the previous during the theoretical part it was shown like this. I said this is equivalent to this part, right? So I ref will be V plus minus of VGS divided by R. This is a one way. Okay, that is VGS is like a V plus equal to 2.5 minus this VGS divided by R. Okay, the another formula is like a Kn dash by 2 W by L, that is VGS minus VTN whole square. They are substituted here and they are very simple. They are find like a by quadratic equation they were calculated. That is 2.6 V square VGS minus 2.6 VGS minus 1.6. Okay, A you can take it as a 3.6 and B 2.6 and C value you can take it as a 1.6. Further they were substituted and if finally they got VGS equal to 1.12 voltage. Okay, this 1.1193 was round off to 1.12 voltage. Okay, so very direct procedure you can understand. Okay, then I want to find IRF in terms of basic formula, that is the supply voltage minus VGS minus your R. So 2.5 minus 1.1193 divided by 15. So in that you got 92.05 microns. Okay, so I want to find what is the VDS saturation voltage, that is VDS2 saturation equal to VGS minus VTN. So VGS we know 1.1193 minus your threshold, you will be getting VDS2 equal to 0.619 voltage. Okay, so we will go for the next problem. So this will be K dash N. Okay, so in this given problem, like you have a two transistor with the supply, another terminal is grounded. So like you want to find R naught. So there will be change in the VDS with respect to I naught also. So that is a question, very simple. So the VTN is 0.5 and K dash N is 80 microamps and lambda is 0.0115. So I want to find for this given value. Okay, so very simple. We'll proceed further. The question A you can see here. Anyway I'll just put some point in that. Your reference current is 50 and bias current is 100. So that is 2 times you can see. Not equal. That is one question you have to understand. Output resistance they are asking. That means there is a change in the current and voltage. There is a channel length modulation is exist. You want to find the resistance. Then in current is changing, what is the percentage? Its VDS2 was changing about this one voltage. What is the changes they are asking? So VDS voltage will be given. Okay, fine. So IRF, already you know two formula they have taken. One formula basic current equation, another one is here, that is the supply voltage minus VGS divided by R. So 50 equal to 80 divided by 2 W by L ratio VGS minus 0.5 whole square. Right. So here you can see that is the supply voltage minus VGS divided by R. So 0.050, that is IRF. It is given here in the problem. Okay, the VDS saturation is 0.25. It will be given in the problem. VGS I want to find. So 0.5 threshold voltage also given in the problem. This also will be given in the problem. Okay. There is 0.25. So when you calculate, you will be getting the resistance value of 25 kilo ohm. Okay, clear na? Any doubts? Okay, fine. So now I want to calculate what is your W by L ratio. Okay, so very simple. So the basic equation, that is I equal to Kn dash by 2 W by L VGS minus VTN whole square. It was rearranged and we have modified, and we have to substitute the given values. Okay, so substitute all known values, and this is unknown you have to find. So you will be getting W by L known equal to 20. Fine. So now I want to find for W by L2. Okay, what is the formula? You know, I ref by I naught. That is W by L1 divided by W by L2. So you can, from the ratio, I can find what is the width and length ratio for transistor 2. That is M2 transistor. So you'll be getting 40. So now I want to find what is your resistance. That is for second question. So it was given like a changes is 0.015. So I have substituted in the equation 1 by, this is the formula, you know, for changing VDS by I naught. Okay, that is with respect to the channel length modulation parameter. It was given R naught equal to 1 by lambda I naught. So 1 by lambda 0.015 into 0.1, you get R naught equal to 667 kilo ohm. And the change in new current, because in the given problem the new voltage was changing, VDS2 is 1 voltage from 0.25. Okay, so you want to substitute that value, right? So that is 1 divided by, that is the new VDS voltage is 1 divided by obtained a resistance value 666 kilo ohm. Okay, 666 kilo ohm they have taken, so please consider same here. So you'll be getting 1.5 microns. So now I want to find what is a like in terms of total current change by like a new current divided by old current. This is a new current, this is a old current. Okay, new current is 1.5 and old current, it was given like 100 microns, right? You can see here. So if you divide this, if you take a ratio, you can understand how much percentage it was varying with respect to the change in VDS 2 voltage. It is 1.5 percentage. So I hope this problem you understood. More problems we will see in the next lecture. Thank you.